This is Fox 43 Morning News.
2 men are dead after separate shootings in the city of York, and this morning, police say both victims were targeted.
Plus, a police department in Franklin County is helping community members feel safe and stay out of harm's way.
And in today's Tech Smart, we're taking a look at a new smartphone app aimed at detecting earthquakes. Good morning, everyone. It is 4 a.m. on your Wednesday. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 43 Morning News. Happy Hump Day, of course. I'm Matt Maisel.
And I'm Linda Weed, and we're kicking off this Hump Day with a foggy start, so we want to turn things right over to Andrea.
Yeah, and that's right. We are starting to see things clear out and at least get a little bit better for the region. That's the good news, and plenty of sunshine is going to be in store for us as well. That's going to be enough to brighten everyone's day. Our satellite and radar showing that we've got plenty of clear skies at this point in the game, and we are going to continue to see those skies stay clear, but there still could be a few hazy or foggy spots out there at this hour, so that's something to keep an eye out for. Visibility is still reduced a bit in the Lancaster County area, but smooth sailing by the looks of it, the farther west you live especially. Temperatures, well, they're coming in the 60s and the 70s. A bit of a warm start for this morning, and we'll make it all the way to near 80 degrees, maybe even a little bit higher in some spots for the afternoon. We'll continue to see temperatures increase too as we move through the next couple of days. I'll have a look at that coming up very shortly in the rest of your Weather Smart 7-day forecast.
This morning, one man is dead after a shooting in York. Authorities say the shooting happened just before 6 o'clock Tuesday night in the 200 block of North Penn Street. Crews took the victim to the hospital where he later died. Police believe the victim was targeted. That shooting comes just 24 hours after what police are calling another targeted shooting in a different part of the city. 20-year-old Philip Banks Jr. of York was killed Monday afternoon in the first block of North Franklin Street. The shooting happened outside a home in broad daylight. Family and friends gathered at the scene Tuesday to place balloons, candles, and messages on the sidewalk in his memory.
Everyone liked him from everywhere. He was just one of them people, like, you want to be around. Like, it's fear every day. Like, it's every day. Shootings everywhere. I got to be scared to have my kid out here. I can't take my son on a walk. Like, it's broad daylight.
There have now been 5 homicides in York so far this year, including the most recent Tuesday night. As of this morning, there's no word if any arrests have been made in connection to either of these recent crimes.
More than a year and a half after a deadly home invasion in York County, a man has been found guilty for the crime. 41-year-old Paul Henry III was convicted Tuesday on 2 counts of first-degree murder and robbery. He was arrested September 2016 for the murders of Danielle Taylor and Fode Cheeks. Both were shot to death inside their Fawn Township home. Paul Henry's wife, Veronique, was also charged in the case. She committed suicide in the York County Prison 1 day after her capture. As for Henry, the penalty phase of his trial is expected to begin this morning. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty.
A Perry County man is facing charges today after police say he assaulted the repo man who was trying to take his vehicle. It happened last week along the first block of Amity Road in Watts Township. State police say 53-year-old Brian Bostwick hit the vehicle repossessor with his car. He's facing several charges, including aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and harassment. Up to 20 years in prison. That sentence was handed down Tuesday to a Lancaster man who set fire to an auto repair shop. 37-year-old Andy Azari was found guilty earlier this year for setting that fire at Dr. Tire on South Prince Street back in 2016. The district attorney's office says Azari threw a Molotov cocktail into a window of the business, and additional gasoline was used to fuel the flames. The fire caused more than $600,000 in damage to the shop. Azari continues to deny his involvement. A new bill is making its way through the state legislature today, aiming to put tougher penalties on repeat DUI offenders. Advocates gathered in Harrisburg Tuesday supporting a new Senate bill. It proposes potential felony charges for repeat DUI offenders and calls for stronger punishments for those who drive during a DUI-related suspension. Supporters of the bill believe the state's current laws are too lenient. Others, though, say prevention and treatment options can do more for repeat offenders than penalties.
In Pennsylvania, if I steal a pen three times, it's a felony. But if you commit a DUI and you get behind that 4,000-pound missile and you're risking people's lives, it's not a felony unless you kill somebody. And by then, it's too late.
You can't put people away forever. I think our resources are better spent on trying to cure the underlying issues so that person isn't a threat whenever they are back out on the streets.
The bill passed through the state Senate. It is now awaiting consideration from the House Judiciary Committee.
This morning, a York-based company is hoping to cash in on Pennsylvania's medical marijuana program after initially being denied a state license to grow and dispense medical cannabis. Investors with 5 Leaf Remedies say they lost thousands of dollars in application fees and outreach efforts after being denied a permit last year. As Fox 43's Grace Griffithson explains, the company is trying again with the added help of a new partnership with an out-of-state cannabis grower.
The South York Diner in York Township stopped serving customers more than a year ago. A group of York County investors are looking to give the building a new purpose.
I used to eat pancakes here, but now it is the site of our proposed 5 Leaf Remedies dispensary. Hopefully, if our application is approved, people will come here and get medical marijuana.
It's 5 Leaf Remedies' second shot at a state license to grow, process, and dispense medical marijuana, according to a company spokesman.
Well, it's a swing and a miss for a San Francisco dad at this gender reveal party. Now, the couple planned to reveal the baby's gender while playing baseball over the weekend. The father was supposed to hit the ball stuffed with powder, but as you can see, the pitch was just a bit outside. Now, that ball hit the catcher square in the head, but the blue powder shows. Good news, it's a boy.
Well, at least there's a happy ending at the end of it. I'm having trouble seeing the video close enough. I hope and pray that the person doing the catching there was not the mother.
I
and
couldn't
that it
actually
hit her
get
square in the head.
a good look, but I do want to say, I had a friend that did this, so it can be done correctly. They hit it on the first try.
And that's it. I've had a friend do that too. I've also seen a friend just swing and miss entirely.
Hey, it hits the ground, the powder comes out. Good news. Either way, there's a baby, so.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, hopefully a healthy and happy baby boy.
All right.
Well, May is Healthy Vision Month, and coming up, experts shared their tips on how to keep our eyes in good shape. That's coming up.
And if you love Shake Shack, then you will love these shoes, how you can snag this sweet pair of kicks for one day. And we're taking a look outside. The fog is gone and the clouds, they are here. Looks like a beautiful day to head outside if you can. Off to work on this beautiful hump day, but Fox 43 Morning News will be right back.